Here today, number 15 Young Street in Oakleigh. My name's Richard Williams. Assisting you from the office today. I've got a number of our team, so if you've got any questions at all throughout the auction, certainly feel free to consult one of the team here today. Now, just a bit of housekeeping I've got to draw your attention to, ladies and gentlemen. I must advise you that today's auction will be conducted in accordance with the rules of Schedule 1 of the Sale of Land Regulations 2015 and any additional conditions. As the auctioneer, I'm permitted to make bids on behalf of the vendor, and should I make a vendor bid, I shall say vendor bid, and I will indicate any bidder upon request. Now, the contracts of sale have been on display prior to the auction, so I'm not going to read through its entirety, but I'll draw your attention to the relevant particulars of sale and the pertinent special conditions. The contract reads of Woodards Estate Agents, 49 Atherton Road in Oakleigh, have indeed been favoured by our vendors today to offer you that land described in the attached certificate of title as volume 6953, folio 522. The land, together with any improvements, have been more particularly known as number 15 Young Street in Oakleigh. And channels, fixtures and fittings that were included with the sale here today, all your floor coverings, your light fittings, your window furnishings and all other permanent fixtures and fittings throughout the property. We do have a couple of exclusions though, so the pot plants are not included, and just making you clear on that, and the drapes and curtains in the main bedroom are also not included with our sale here today. Now, if you are the successful purchaser, I'll be asking you to sign the contract. You'll pay a 10% deposit, and the balance of the purchase monies will be paid within 30 or 60 days from today's date, whereupon that time you'll then be entitled to vacant possession of the property. So just so you're clear on the terms you're bidding on, 10% deposits payable today, and the balance at your option 30 or 60 days from today's date. Our standard auctioneer's clause forms part of the contract, and it states that subject to the vendor's reserve price, the highest bidder accepted by me today shall be the purchaser. As the auctioneer may refuse any bid, and no bid once made should be retracted. Also, as the auctioneer, it'll be at my discretion to determine the minimum or maximum amount by which the bidding may be advanced. And if there is a dispute in respect to the bidding, again, it'll be at my discretion to determine that dispute or resubmit the property again at the last undisputed bid. The vendors today, they reserve the right to refuse any bid and also to withdraw the property from sale before we've knocked it down without declaring our reserve price. The vendor's statement, I'll just briefly summarise that for you. City and Monash rates, about $1,800 per annum. Standard charges will apply from South East Water. There are no proposals here from Vic Roads. There's no land tax if this is going to be a principal place of residence. And the zoning here is general residential Schedule 2. The land, about 540 square metres of land by mile calculations, 13.41 metres by 40.23. As I said, about 540 square metres here in Young Street, Oakleigh. So that's the contracts, ladies and gentlemen. Any questions from anybody about the property or the contracts? I think it's all fairly straightforward here today. This is quite a classic red brick home that is typical for the Oakleigh area. If you look around, you've got your creams, your weatherboards and your red bricks. And they're all built around the same time in this pocket of Oakleigh. So it's a really well-held pocket. It's an area where people like to live because of the facilities that surround it. But certainly what you're getting here is quite a charming red brick home that's been beautifully presented throughout, offering you good accommodation as it stands today. 3-bedroom accommodation as our board reads, and of course a single bathroom and plenty of off-street parking here behind me and down through to the back of the property. Offers great scope for further improvement. Naturally, with a home like this, whether you want to extend it out or up, you've got a west-facing rear garden. Take advantage of that with any extension you might do to the property, and certainly it's only going to enhance the property further and add to this wonderful location that you're buying into here in Oakleigh. Consider the facilities around us and surrounding us. Your walking distance, either at Huntingdale or Oakleigh stations, whatever you like. You've got a bus at the end of the street in North Road, back up to Monash University, or in the summer months it takes you back down to Brighton Beach. Of course, the Oakleigh Shopping Centre is just further back down along here, along Horton Road, and what a wonderful facility we have there in Oakleigh in the Eaton Mall. Chadstone Shopping Centre again, not too far from where we are here today. So you think about the location, think about the type of property that we're offering for your competition. Great opportunity to get into the market as an entry level or as an investment property. Certainly 15 Young Street fits the bill for both of those. So ladies and gentlemen, heard enough from me, I'm sure. We're here to sell it. In your hands, good to see a good crowd. Great opportunity here today to get into the Oakleigh market. I see a fair and opening reasonable bid here today. The 15 Young Street in Oakleigh, we're here to sell it. In your hands. Who wants to kick it off? you're being rusty, you get to Caulfield races. No? No one wants to start it? Need to start? Thank you, bid, sir, at $800,000. Take your bid at $800,000. I'll take a $25,000 advance on that if you like, anywhere at all. At $800,000 fairly bid in front here. At $800,000 looking for 25 on that if you like. At $800,000 fairly bid. Can I see 825 anywhere? At $800,000 the bid and it's here. At $800,000. At $800,000 looking for 25 anywhere. At 8. Any further advance on that? At $800,000 I'll call it 3 times at 8. At $800,000 for the first call. At $800,000 for the second call. Third and final call. At $800,000. Any further advance on that?
820.
825, I mean 25 if you don't mind. 25, thanks for your bid at 825. At 825, 50 if you like, sir. At $825,000, fairly bid at 825. At 850 if you like. At $825,000, fairly bid and it's here. At 825, and I'll call it 3 times at 825. At $825,000 now. The first call at 825. Second call at 825. Third and final call at $825,000.
840, Richard?
Sorry?
840.
840. That's an unusual bid, Frank. At $840,000, take your bid. At 840 the bid. 25 there, 840, 865. Can you help them out, Frank, please? What were you saying there, sir? 840 I've got. 50? 850, I mean, 10's not coming under that at the moment. At 850, 60.
855?
860, sir, if you don't mind. At $850,000 in 10. 860 I've got. At 860 now. At 860 here, 70 there if you like. At $860,000. At $860,000, fairly bid at 860. At $860,000 now for the first call at 860. At $860,000 now, first call. At $860,000, 70 now, 80 if you like.
875.
80 please.
80.
Thank you. At 80 I've got. At $880,000. At 880, fairly bid at 880 here. 90 if you like. 900 I don't mind. At $880,000, fairly bid. Strong bid's the way to go at this point at $880,000. At $880,000 now for the first call at 880. Second call at
900.
At 9 the bid, good bid at 9. At 900. 910 if you like, sir. At 900 here.
910.
910, thank you. At 910 the bid now. At 910, fairly bid at 910. And there's 2 of you in it at 910. A lot of people here with not much else to do on a Saturday afternoon, I can see. At 910 the bid. At 910, fairly bid at 910. At 910 now, call it 3 times at 910.
20.
20 I've got. At 20 now, 30 if you like, sir. At $920,000, call it 3 times at 920. At $920,000 now for the first call at 920. At 920 for the second call.
25.
Yeah, we can do that enough. What about 10?
You got me.
I know.
930.
930, please. Sunny money. 920 is the bid. Looking for 10. 930 if you like.
Is it impossible for 25?
Not impossible.
So
At 920. At 920. I'll take your 5. I'm being fair. So I'm a good bloke. At $925,000. At $925,000 now. At 925 the bid. At 925.
Sorry.
35.
35 here. New bidding at 935. At 935 in front. At 935 and against you, sir. 935, 40, 45, I don't mind. At 935 here. At $935,000 now. The first call, second call, third and final call.
950, Richard?
950 the bid, good strong bid. That's the way to bid, sir. At 950. At $950,000. At $950,000 now. At 950 here and against you there. At 950 the bid. At $950,000, call it 3 times at 950. Once, twice now at 950. Third and final call.
960.
960 at the back. 60 at the back. At 960. At 960 now. At 960 the bid. 960. What did he say? I'll let you bid 5 and nobody else. $960,000. At $960,000 the bid. At $960 the bid now. At $960 all done, finished and silent. At $960,000 once, twice, third, 70 in front. At $970 now. At $970 back here and against you at the rear. At $970,000. At $970,000 now. At $970 and it's here and it's against you there. We haven't forgotten you over there at $970,000. And of course my friend here at $970,000. At $975, sir. $975 new bidding here on the left. At $975 now. At $975 the bid here on my left and against you there. At $975,000. At $975, another 580 here. At $980, 85 straight back. 85 the bid. $985. At $985 the bid here. At $985,000. I'll call it 3 times. Once.
Are we on the market?
Need to consent with my vendor at $985. $985. Any further advance on that? Consult with our vendor in a second. At $985,000. You all done, ladies and gentlemen. At $985. Just give us a moment. We'll have a quick chat with our vendor. Back in a moment.
No, 100%. Go.
Okay, thanks for your patience, ladies and gentlemen. $985, confirm your bid there, sir. $985,000 are on the market and we're selling, no further bids. That's what you wanted to hear. Well, I've said it, we're on the market, selling it, no further bids. At $985,000, if you're here to buy it, you've got a bid now. At $985,000, the bid's here. Make no mistake about it. Here to sell it now at $985,000. I'll call it 3 times. First call at $985. $990 now.
There's a bid there too.
No, I've got it here first, Chris.
And
at
there's another one
$990.
there.
5 here, $995. $995 the bid. It's here in front. It's $995 against you there. And here, $995. At $995,000 the bid, and we're selling. No further bid. At $1 million I've got. At $1 million now. At $1 million and 5 straight back. At $1 million and 5 in front. At $1 million and 5 now here in front. At $1 million and 5 and against you, sir. At $1 million and 5. At $1 million and 5. Call it 3 times at $1 million and 5. At $1 million and 5 now. First call. Second call at $1 million and 5. We're selling. No further bids. New bid here. What have we got here? 10 here first. And 15. At $1 million and 15 here in front. At $1 million and 15 now. And 20 here. 25 straight back. 30 now. 35. 35 the bid. At $1 million and 35 and against you, sir. At $1 million and 35. At $1 million and 35. Calling it 3 times. 40, 45. 45 straight back. It's good, strong bidder. $1 million and 45. And 50 back here. And 55. And 55 back here. 55 back in front. Against you, sir. And there if you like. At $1 million and 55. At $1 million and 55 the bid. 56 down to 1. 5,000? 56? 61. Do my maths. At 61. At $1 million and 61. At $1 million and 61 back in front. At $1 million and 61 we're selling it at $1 million and 61 if there's no further bid. At $1 million and $61,000 now. At $1 million and 61 call it 3 times. Once. Bid's here. We're selling it at $1 million and 61. Twice now. Third and final call.
62.
62 and 5, 67. 67 back in front. At 67 now. At $1 million and 67 we're selling it. Have a think about it. 540 square metres of land here in Oakleigh, central. You won't find another one. at $1,067,000, and we're selling here. All done, finished and signed. I'll call it 3 times. No late bids will be accepted at $1,067,000. Once, twice, third, final call at $1,067,000. All done at $1,067,000. You're out, sir? You sure? Any more? Yes, no, just need an answer one away. Done? Thanks for your bidding. You sure? $1,067,000. Sir, any more there?
70.
And more here. 70 here. 75. 75 the bid now. At $1,075,000. At $1,075,000 back here in front. At $1,075,000 we're selling. No further bids, as you know. At $1,075,000. I'm going to call it 3 times. The contract hits my hand. The property's sold. No late bids will be accepted. At $1,075,000. Once, twice, third, final call at $1,075,000. You all done, finished and silent at $1,075,000. It's going
76.
76 late bid. 76 and 5 is 81. 81. $1,081,000 here. $1,081,000 here. 82. 80. Is that 5? 82, 87. 87 now. 87 here. 88. And 5, 93. $1,093,000. At $1,093,000 now. At $1,093,000 here. Another big yours. $1,095,000 here. 95 is the third. 95 and 1 now. 1.1. And 1 the bid. At $1.1 million and we're selling. And 1,001,000. 1,101,000 is the bid. You're sure? You've been a good bidder. At 1,101,000, Damien. Is that right? Right. 1,101,000 the bid's here. We're selling it. No further bids at $1,101,000 all done now. At 1,101,000. What do you say? You done?
No.
You're finished, okay. At $1,101,000 and the bid is here and we're selling it at $1,101,000. Once, twice, third, final call, no late bidders at $1,101,000. You're done. One last chance, you sure? At $1,101,000. Thank you for your bidding. At $1,101,000. It's going. It's going. Sold, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you for attending a Woodards auction. Have a wonderful afternoon.